Moving ever nearer toward the start of this one from San Francisco. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the East-leading New York Mets and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, no question this is a pitcher's park. You can see a pretty low-scoring affair last night. Hard to generate a lot of offense here, especially in the evening. So we could be in for more of the same here in this one.
All right, Eric, Steve will join us in a moment, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. They'll match up against a guy who authored a perfect game back in 2012, veteran right-hander Matt Cain. And there you see a look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. Daniel Murphy will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Now the first pitch of the inning is a fly ball out to straightaway left. Aoki is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game.
One of the keys of the game for this guy is going to be getting outs early in the count. It doesn't necessarily have to be one pitch like it was there, but he needs to keep those 20-pitch innings to a minimum. That's a good start to the game for him there.
Gary Cox will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top two guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Michael Lee will step forward now. Currently third in the National League batting race to begin play. In there, no balls and a strike. And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
Ball 1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's a good first inning out of Matt Cain. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Starting lineup put together by Bruce Bochy for the host Giants looks like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Coming up to the plate, the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He'll get us started in the home first.
For the Giants, center fielder, Angel Pagan.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And now this is swung on and missed, and Pagan is a strikeout victim here. One away.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Norichika Aoki will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little bit outside, 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Oh, and that's a good sign right there. They're really hoping to get him going out of that 2 spot. And he comes through big time right here with a first-inning single.
Buster Posey will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw in time at second, and McCann has nailed him trying to take second base.
Well, you know, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
Now the 0-1 is right back past him on the mound, and it's going to keep on going into center field. It's a base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games.
First baseman,
Brandon Belt will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Fouled back. A runner on first with 2 away. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control 1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 1 left for San Francisco. After 1, no score. David Lee will dig in. Currently 1 spot out of the stolen base lead in the National League.
David Lee.
And this will be fouled away. On the ground towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Good hustle getting down that line. Even on a routine ground ball, you can't take your time. You know, pat your glove, autograph it. Not with this guy running. You got to get rid of that ball pretty quickly, and they just do get him at first.
Number 30 will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. Fouled back. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And he's turned an 0-2 count into a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Michael Kadire will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just one hit in his past 4 ball games.
Michael Kadire.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. So that home run a moment ago, estimated at 425 feet. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
On the ground down the first base line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Over a bit is Blanco, and he's got it now 2 away.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Brian McCann will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Come on, Giants!
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And this will find the seats in left for a home run. A solo home run for Brian McCann. Home run number 5 on the year as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Tom Glavine steps in now.
Water! Get your water here! Tom Glavine.
First pitch here is reached for and hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second. The Mets are out on top, 2-0. Casey McGee will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Casey McGee.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Joe Panik.
Joe Panik will be the batter. First offering on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Runs up to bunt here and gets one hard down the first baseline. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And this will be handled by Kadire, and that's out number 2.
You know what? I think he's got the right idea here with 2 strikes. All he's trying to do is shorten up and drive the ball the other way. But he didn't square it up quite the way he'd like to, and he just lofts it into the outfield for an easy out.
Joaquin Arias will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Now here's the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Daniel Murphy will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First pitch coming. Right back at it now is Kane as he gets ahead of his leadoff man here, 0-1. Out of play off to the right. Swing and a shot toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Gary Cox will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Blanco is right there, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now a slider from Kane. It gets him ahead. No balls and a strike. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 out, nobody on. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Pagan has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Mets strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Gregor Blanco will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Gregor Blanco.
In there, and it's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Matt Cain will be the batter.
Let's go, Giants! Here we go.
And a bouncing ball, foul. 1 out, nobody on. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Here comes the 3-1. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Angel Pagan will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Norichika Aoki will stand in. A base hit his first time around. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Come on, Giant.
Look out. 2-0 now.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he takes strike 3 called as Clyde Washington's strike zone may have expanded a bit there, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. They're down 2-0. David Lee will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Shortstop, David Lee.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Kane ready, the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Number 30. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around.
Giant! Come on, Giant!
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Come on!
2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
Go home, Mets!
Three and 0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out.
Well, that's just a nice job out there on the mound, coming all the way back, down 3-0 on the count. He gets to 3-2, and then he gets his man to loft an easy fly ball.
So the first two are retired now for Michael Cuddyer. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Let's go, guys.
One and two now.
One ball, two strikes.
Oh, terrible, Mets. Terrible.
And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Once again, a 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And that misses ball 4, and now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Brian McCann will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Hey, cold soda. Give me soda.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Right on the corner, 2-2.
Here we go.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Mets leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Buster Posey will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
Here we go.
And this is fouled straight back. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Come on.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here at the last 2 pitches.
MVP. MVP.
The 2-2 coming.
Here we go.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Sliced down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Brandon Belt will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Posey on at first, and now the pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Normally, when you hear guys talk about changing the sight levels, that's sort of code for fastball up, changeup down. But here, look where the changeup is. I don't know if that was by design or what, but this was way up there in the hitting zone. I think he caught a break there.
Casey McGee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the block.
All right, Giants, come on. Need a base hit here. Here we go.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And with a runner on first, you better have a catcher that you can rely on if you're going to bounce a changeup on an 0-2 count. Luckily, he does.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Joe Panik will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fouled straight back. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Here's the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
It looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
Two out here and a runner at second. 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Tom Glavine will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless. So
right back at it now is Kane as he gets ahead of his leadoff man here, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here's Kane now, the 0-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Daniel Murphy will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Kane probably not on a pitch count, but this will be number 70 coming up. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Let's go!
Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. Blanco is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
And you know, these guys already have 2 home runs in the game, and they darn near just got their 3rd one here. But that ball just kind of ran out of steam just shy of the wall.
Gary Cox will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch to him.
Let's go, Giants!
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
In there, 1-1.
One ball, 1 strike. Good ball, baby!
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. McGee has got it, and the side is retired. A good inning there for Matt Cain. His club needs to get him some runs, however. It's 2-0. Joaquin Arias will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Hot dog here!
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Here comes the 2-0.
Here we go.
Out of play. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here's the full count offering. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls a strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Gregor Blanco will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. And here's the first pitch. And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. Lee will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Matt Cain will take a long look down here, as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out. But they'll only get 1 as he's in there at second.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Angel Pagan will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you, because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do, in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And this is low, ball 1. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. But a great diving catch here will end the inning, and he might have saved a run in the process as well. Tough to end an inning on a better play than this, as he takes this one right out of the air. We're back in San Francisco following this. Michael Lee will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Michael Lee.
And Cain bringing the fastball now as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen, as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Over to get it now is Pagan as he takes charge for the first out.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Number 3 will dig in now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Swing and a hot shot down the line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And the way their starter's throwing, another run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll take the baseball here, so that'll be all this afternoon for Matt Cain. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for
set
the
to take
Giants,
over now. It's the right-hander
number 54,
Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Romo.
David Lee will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Oh, a tough play. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
Not a whole lot of time to react on this play. This is just a pivot on that left foot and stretch out there as quick as you can. But he's able to haul it in and then right himself to make that throw over to first. That's nicely done.
Number 30 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Go back to New York, man.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
What was that?
Up next for the Mets, left fielder Michael Cuddyer.
Michael Cuddyer will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Come on now.
And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Have a nice flight home, man.
Fouled straight back. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Yeah, he squared that one up pretty good. No chance to run this one down as you see it one hop the wall out there, and he'll ease his way into second with a 2-run double.
Brian McCann will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. For Cuddyer, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 4 and the Giants nothing. Norichika Aoki will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Now the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Let's go.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, and on 2-2 to start an inning, that's a call you'd like to get.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 3-2 one more time. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That's a great at-bat to lead off an inning. You worked him for 10 pitches there. Not only do you make the pitcher really burn up some energy out there, but also you come away from it with a leadoff base runner.
Buster Posey will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First offering on the way. And this is low, but McCann able to get a handle on it quickly there. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, you know, even 4-run leads have a tendency to disappear when you can't find the strike zone. He's got to figure it out here quick before things get away from him.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Brandon Belt will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. Down and away, ball one. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Stay out of the double play. Here we go.
Fouled back.
Come on, go yard here. Here we go.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Come on, close one.
Misses, ball two. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Casey McGee will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Let's put a few on the board.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. All right, folks. Montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Joe Panik will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Here we go, Joe.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Runners left in scoring position. One of the big keys to this ball game so far. 2 down, runners at first and second. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this bounces on McCann, but a good block there as he's able to keep it close. Out in front of the fastball, but this is skied into straightaway right. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here in San Francisco, getting set for the seventh inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Javier Lopez is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Matt Carpenter will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Matt Carpenter.
Go, shut him down.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. In the air to left center. Aoki is underneath this one. One gone.
The batter, number 20, second baseman Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Peanut, get Peanut here.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Let's go!
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now a bullet back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Cox.
Gary Cox will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Arias backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Come on up! Are you kidding me?
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, he finds a way to knock this down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Now batting, number 3.
George Cantos will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Number 3 will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And now the left-hander Jeremy Affeldt is up and throwing in the Giants bullpen. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1.
Shut him down right here.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets, but they're in front 4-0.
Your attention, please. Now
So we'll have a new pitcher coming on now as the hard thrower Grant Balfour gets the assignment. Joaquin Arias will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
The shortstop, Joaquin Arias.
And the inning will begin with a fly ball out to straightaway right. Lee is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game, your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Gregor Blanco will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point.
All right, base hit here.
Tried to check his swing, and it's a little looper to the left side. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
These guys are just making it much too easy for him out there now. I mean, they're down by a bunch, yet the first 2 guys both make first pitch outs.
Barry Bonds will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Barry Bonds.
In there for strike one.
And whether you wanted to or not, when the two guys in front of you make first pitch outs, you have to be taken.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a tough pitch on two strikes as he's able to foul it off. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants down in order. They're down 4-0. Gene Machi will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Gene Machi.
David Lee will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Water.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Number 41.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Number 30 will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. One there. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch.
Oh, that's a sweet play coming off the bag. This ball's pretty much smashed right at him. So he takes it on the one hop and then fires on to second to start the 3-6-3.
Michael Kadire will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Good contact from Cuddyer, but this will be on the ground at short. And, low throw there as it skips right by him at first. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
Don't know quite what happened there. It looked like it was going to be an easy play, but he just kind of short arms it over to first, and that'll go as an E6.
Brian McCann will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. And Affeldt comes right at him with the fastball for strike one.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And no one will get this one. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Mets strand one. They lead it 4-0. Angel Pagan will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. This man out for his second inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1-2-3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Now the 2-0 home. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And the pitch. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
This is not the first time today that he's chased out of the zone. That's why he's looking at a hat trick.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that's a great job there of knowing your responsibility at the plate. You're down by a bunch here in the 8th, so you need base runners. That's a good first step.
Norichika Aoki will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch on the way. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can't he?
Good eye.
Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Giants draw closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
Well, you can hang part of the blame for this one on the leadoff walk, but I suppose you could also hang some of the blame on the fact that this pitch is right in his wheelhouse. You make sure he doesn't miss it.
And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Jay Lee will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Travis d'Arnaud is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Buster Posey will stand in, base on balls his last time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He'll start him with a breaking ball, too low that time. It's ball 1.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Brandon Belt will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Oof. I'll tell you, you do not want to buzz this guy's tower.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Three and 0 now.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
And that misses for ball 4.
Yeah, this is real trouble now. You had that comfortable cushion to start the inning. Now, after the walk, that means the tying run's going to come to the plate. They've got to be thinking, how did this game get away from us?
Casey McGee will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And that misses for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
The 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Joe Panik will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Pitch out, nothing doing. Two out with a man at first. The next pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Good at bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Hunter Pence will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8, Hunter Pence.
Number 84 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 84.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from it, so you got to suck it up.
A 1-0 now to Pence. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
And this will be fouled away. A 2-1 offering. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Two men are on with 2 men out. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Hard hit down the line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. On to the 9th inning from AT&T Park. Hunter Pence will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 8.
Number 84 will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here. Travis d'Arnaud will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And this is going to be a foul ball. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
So when you're starting to close a deficit, the last thing you want to do is start walking people. These guys will just build that lead right back up again.
And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Vogelsong will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Number 32, Ryan Vogelsong. Now playing shortstop and batting in the ninth spot, number 38, Brandon Crawford.
Daniel Murphy will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Gary Cox will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from AT&T Park right after this. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Gregor Blanco will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Bottom of the ninth, right fielder, Gregor Blanco.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
Well, if you see that thing often enough, you figure sooner or later you might be able to handle one.
Representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Fouled back. On the ground is second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close. Angel Pagan will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
And he bunts at this one, but it might be too hard. And he's retired here, 1 away.
I don't think you can ask for a whole lot more right here. You get back-to-back singles, then a good sacrifice, and just like that, they're set up for what could be a big inning.
Norichika Aoki will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
Come on, guys. Dig it, dig it.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next two pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. It is.
Well, so much for needing a fly ball to drive that guy in. This is even easier. Once this ball kicks off his glove, he can go ahead and just walk home.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count. Because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
Here comes the 2-2. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check?
And a big strikeout there. I mean, this would be quite a tightrope act if you could get out of this while stranding that tying run at third.
Buster Posey will get a chance to tie this thing up here as that equalizer is just 90 feet away. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, this one certainly wasn't a spotless finish, that's for sure. He does surrender a run, but he also gets the final out here to pick up the save.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 4-3. So long from San Francisco.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors, They left 8 men on base. For the Giants, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that Muni Metro service on the J or T lines is available outside the 2nd Street entrance with transfer service to BART at the Civic Center, Powell, Montgomery, or Embarcadero stations. Caltrain service is available at the depot at 2nd and King Streets, and post-game ferries will be departing soon for Vallejo, Larkspur, Alameda, and Oakland.